Hello and welcome, thanks for tuning in, it's nice to have you with us. Now, since I introduced you to the pressure washer line of AVA or AVA of Norway, a lot of you have jumped on the train, got yourself such a wonderful pressure washer, including the Snowfoam lens that comes included in the packages that AVA offers. However, there were some of you that mentioned that this foam lens has one major disadvantage, and that is completely true, namely that it sucks itself dry rather quickly. But, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video, there is a trick, and when you know this trick, this lens works perfectly fine. You can create a nice thick layer of foam on your car and you don't use that much snow foam. And so let's start with this video and I will tell you this little trick. So, as said before, we are talking about this Snowfoam lens that comes included in the different packages that AVA offers when you buy, for example, such a P60 Master Series here. And the important message here is this one is included for free in those packages, and I personally think that it works much better than, for example, something like this, which is the Kärcher FJ6, which is not that often included in Kärcher packages and is a shitty little bastard that I already showed you in another video where it became obvious that you have to use Snowfoam pure and neat in there in order to get a proper Snowfoam out of it. However, in this video I want to show you an issue that some of you had with this Snowfoam lens, which is that you can adjust the Snowfoam that's supposed to come out of it here on top, where we start with not so much Snowfoam, then a little bit, and then the max. And if you are as crazy as me and always want the maximum amount of Snowfoam on your car, then you work with this setting. However, then in this setting, it sucks itself rather quickly dry and you have to be rather quick with your motions in order to get around the whole car. But there is one trick, and that's the one I want to present to you in this video, which is that you don't have to use that much Snowfoam in order to get a proper foam on your car. And what I prepared now here is I filled the Snowfoam lens up to 700 milliliters of water, and then I only added 25 milliliters of the Shiny Garage Fruit Snowfoam, and that is perfectly enough in this case with this foam lens and with this setting, and that's what I will show to you now in this video. So, as a reminder, I attached the Snowfoam lens now to an AVA P60 Master. I have here 700 ml of water with 25 milliliters of Shiny Garage Fruit Snowfoam. The lens is on the full setting, and we will now have a look at the foam. So, as you see, and as I told you, with just 25 ml of Snowfoam and in the full setting, the foam lens works perfectly fine, and that's exactly what I wanted to show you. So we will do an additional experiment. Jerome is supporting me in this video. He will start the stopwatch and then we will have a look at how long it takes for the foam lens to empty itself here on a whole car, so that you for yourselves know how long you have time to go around the car. So, we had around 36 seconds. We have to subtract a little bit of that because I had to walk around the car. I was not able to foam up the back of it, so we have to fill it once again. But the important message is, and you can perfectly see it on the other side, where I was a little bit more generous with the Snowfoam, that 25 ml of Snowfoam is more than enough to create a film of Snowfoam on the whole car, and that was my main message, because for me personally it is completely fine that I now have to fill up the foam lens once again and then foam up the rest of the car, because then in total I would have used just 50 ml of Snowfoam If you use a snow foam that is higher concentrated than the shiny garage one, like the new by Detail Freaks or the one by Polished Pigs, for example, or the Sonax Actifoam, then you can go as low as 5 to 10 milliliters of snow foam, and then you don't use much. You just have to know that you probably will have to fill this foam bottle up twice in order to get around the whole car, but once again, it's much, much better than what the Kärcher FJ6, for example, does. And that's the whole trick with this snow foam cannon. So we will now do an additional experiment just for you. I again filled the snow foam lens up with 700 ml of water and then 2 squirts of the 26 JPN shampoo, which is approximately 25 to 30 milliliters. Keep in mind that this is a shampoo and not a snow foam, but we will now decrease the setting of the lens from full to the first smiley, which means pretty much half of what we had in the first run, and we will now foam the car once again. Good. So as you just saw, we had a little bit more time to go around the car. We will subtract 5 seconds again for me having to run around the front here, which means we have approximately 35 seconds, and that can be enough if you are quick on your feet. But the more important thing is, you see again, we have a nice thick layer of foam on the car, even if we just used a shampoo and not a snow foam, and even if we decrease the amount of snow foam that comes through there. So as a summary, if you have this snow foam lens, just use less snow foam than you normally use. Decrease the amount there, and then you will be perfectly fine. Yes, you will probably have to fill it up twice, which is an additional step, but let's not forget that you get this foam lens here free with the packages that AVA offers when you buy such a pressure washer, and that's the trick I wanted to tell you about. If you liked this video, if it was helpful for you, leave us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.